Ladies and gentlemen, in the last episode of dotAGE, we brought ourselves back from the freaking brink, if I'm honest with you. And we are going to bring ourselves back from the brink even further today, by allowing us to, to get a little bit of further ahead progress in our town here. We got a lot going on, okay? This is finally the first day we have nobody sick, which means that I have 17 people that can do whatever 17 people do in this game. And most importantly, we have a lot of hope, okay? We're already up 46 on this unknown event. But the most valuable part is we're currently producing 12 a turn. I can remain status quo and just produce 15 a turn and maintain, I mean, to be honest with you, I can probably maintain it just producing this. I already have such a good jump. If we just keep these two entertainers going, and I might as well like move this one down to here, we can keep these guys going and it's probably just good enough for us to succeed, which means that I have 9 people to mess around with and do some things. And there's definitely some stuff we want to make sure happens today. 2 of those things being finishing the research on the windmill is going to be really, really valuable. I'm a little confused. There's weird stuff going on over here. Like these tomatoes are, I think, planted, but I don't know why they just look like a little strange to me. I'm just gonna hope that they know what they're doing at this point. But then the big thing that I want to make sure we do today is I need to expand this area down here. And I really didn't want to... I didn't want to expand over here because this is kind of my hope area. So putting a signpost here is kind of unfortunate. So I guess what I would like to do, I'd really like to get a better house down there. Now the village town hall is not what I'm looking for. I really want a hut, but the hut I don't have researched yet, so I can't do much there. Let's expand here and build that expansion out. And then the intention is I'm going to turn this, like, 3x3 9 square area right here. I'm going to turn this into a farming area. This is going to be a well, and I think that I'm just going to put that well in, right? So this will be a well. It's a ×2 spot. We'll then put tomato fields here and here to maintain that. And then it'll be barley field, and right here will be the windmill that requires +1 for each field within 1. And then it will take in the barley. Because the field, I guess the tomato field, there's a chance that this is gonna work for the tomato fields too. Which means it could be +4. I mean, this could go crazy. This could go absolutely crazy. I'm intrigued to see how that's going to work, but I also want to make sure we figure out what this is, because this may need to be next to the windmill, which could end up hurting that process a little bit further. So I think that that's all good down there. I'm very happy with it. I really just don't care about these guys right now. I do care about an increased barbecue, but we do not have the research done for the increased barb of Q. So the other thing I'd like to do is just put in more research, and I think that this is a brilliant spot for it. I'm gonna have somebody come work this. They don't have enough wood, which means that you're going to go over there. We're also gonna send a dude up there. Now I can work that. Okay, beautiful. And then we're gaining health, which is cool. It's just you chugging along. I really don't need you to produce health anymore, brother. I think that a safer thing to do is to actually just produce some cold and prepare for that oncoming disaster in the future. Hope is still being generated. Don't need to go too crazy on it. and life is good. And we'll basically prepare. You know, this takes 4 days to get put in, so it's going to be a little bit of time. This will allow us to prep our fields and nonsense down here. Once this research is done, which is going to move to 9 in the soon future, it's going to be really good. I want to remove this table at some point, by the way. I actually really don't need to produce seeds today, so if you can dismantle that, that would be lovely. You guys are still getting tomatoes, so the food is flowing. We're actually at an exact neutral on food. I mean, we're gaining the white meat, but they can't eat that. So we need to get the upgraded barbecue, but I'm going to tell you the hut is going to be next. We can always dump people onto berries just as a nice little save. I'm very pleased with where the colony is, okay? I know that it still seems like I'm making difficult decisions, but the reality is that I'm ridiculously pleased about where we stand. There's just some really solid progress that we're making here. The benefit of adding another hut down there is not only this expanding this space. Oh, what are you doing? Unknown event? It's a sickness event. Okay. I'm just like not concerned. I'm just not concerned, man. I know I should be, but I'm not. I'm really not. So start getting barley. We're gonna need it here soon. The wood is no longer needed there. I'd like to get this guy back on producing some health. We got 2 more available people. This signpost is done, which is extraordinarily exciting. This is about to be done, which is also exciting. You guys are still cranking, dancing, having a good time. We got babies that are being born still. I didn't even realize I got 2 more people coming. That's insane, man. How many? I got 2 babies, yeah. I do. We're gonna have 19 people. Okay, it's a lot. It's a lot of people. Fortunately, we can feed all of them. So it's really not too much of a concern right now. I really don't mind the stockpiling of resources here either. I mean, I'd almost move you back here to make infusion, you back on here, and then you back on producing hemp, which I believe, yeah, we have a hemp producer up here until we get the hemp field, right? And that way we're just continuing to kind of chug those along. I think it's valuable enough. The goal really, I think, is that this field here, this is going to become the moneymaker down here as we remake this, but I'm going to keep some of these fields here. I'm just going to rethink how we do them. Because, like, I really, this tomato field, I'd like to remove this well in the future so that it's just these 2 tomato fields chugging along. Maybe even moving this puddle and putting a field there instead, you know, like, or I guess putting a field here. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of options there on that one. We'll figure it out. The barley fields also benefit from touching other fields. So when I'm thinking about this down here, it's going to be a little strange how we set it up, but I think it's going to be fine. Okay, I think it's going to be fine. I think it's going to be fine. Don't even worry about it right now. It's going to be okay. We'll get it in a state that it works. This is a fine day. I move on. We're producing health. I don't even really think we need to. Okay? I really don't think we need to. I'm looking at it and I'm like, we don't need to produce health. I'm up 32 to gonna be 11. If I see this dip from 100, I'll put him back on health. It is the way I see it. Or if we get an event that impacts it, I'll put him back on health. So in the case of a random starvation period, where something happens, I'm going to put you on a little berry production just to get a couple of extra berries and just make your life a tiny bit simpler for me. And I think that it's a fine play. It's a fine play. It's a good play. Even. A potentially great play. We got an event. Windmill completed. Very exciting. Very ready to build that. And then here's the bakery. Hard bread, soft bread. I'm not gonna make the joke. I'd prefer not to. Requires the flower maker within 1. Okay, so it does have to touch our windmill. Requires cobblestone path to dwelling. Interesting. That's gonna be interesting for sure. But I think we can make that work for sure. So what I would like to do now is so this is a dwelling, right? So we need to have a path to a dwelling. So this is going to be your windmill. This is going to be your bakery. This is going to be your dwelling. Or like over here will be dwellings with a cobblestone path somewhere in here. And I don't actually have that yet as research. And I kind of don't want to yet. It's 30, man. That's a lot. But it won't be because we're about to have 9 people. So less bad. Where's the super barbecue? This is the super barbecue. 2 meat, 1 wood for 5 cooked. But plus 5 if a dwelling within 2. But this also requires copper too, which I don't have. Am I the only one struggling with that this seems less efficient? Like, this is two meats for 5. Okay? This is 1 meat for 7. And the plus 5, it's still worse. What am I missing on the great barbecue? What am I missing? Is it that it can do fish as well? Is that the difference? No, because this can do fish as well. Well, I guess this is 1 for 4, but goes up to 7 for the dwelling. This is 2 for 5, but goes up to 10. No, it's just worse. What am I missing? Somebody tell me what I'm missing. I won't be touching the great barbecue in this episode because I'm not with it. Give me the stone paving, and we'll go from there. I think everybody knows what they're doing today, and I'd prefer everybody to just continue doing what they're doing. I don't wanna disrupt them. They got brilliant juice flowing right now. We let the juice flow. This is dipping down from 100. So you are off of berries and you're having a nice prey and you're gonna stay at 100. It's good. It's good. These have to be 100, okay? For me to be happy, those have to be 100. And that is completely fine. That is completely fine. I'm a little worried about the nature omen event. You got bad stuff, brother? I don't like question marks. No, that seems great. Research? We love it. Just 3. It's fine. It's fine. A novel idea. Dude looked at rocks and went, this could be a road. The smartest pip of all time. There's none smarter out there, let me tell you. Okay, 1 dude available. This well is now built, which is very exciting. It's time, really. So the windmill is going right here. And then ideally, I'd like to take some guys off of doing some stuff to start to flesh out this area. So it's going to be... We need... I should have done the hut next. Because I want to put the signpost here. Ideally. Just so that this still has an adjacency bonus for future. This is the kind of planning that I now have to think about. Because, although that's actually not going to be that. Boy, I really need that hut. I may change this. Because this is a quick... I think this is only a 12er. No, it's not. That's annoying. Requires a cobblestone path to the town center. That's annoying. This requires leisure within 2. That's even more annoying. I'm gonna have to... Are you leisure? The performer's stall. This is culture. What counts as leisure? Leisure is a shared table within 2. Okay. Can I just upgrade? Does the cottage count as an upgrade to a house? Yes, it does. So that could go here. Then the... Just to confirm, the bread maker, which is here, requires cobblestone path to a dwelling. So then this goes here, cobblestone path to here. This well is actually unfortunate, but it's not. We'll turn this into tomatoes, this into barley. I mean, this well is kind of booty now. It's actually not as good as it was before. Or I remake this, right? And we have another leisure-related thing. I mean, I can put down a shared table over here. That's not difficult. We'd put down the cottage or the hut. This would be your bakery. It could still work. It could still work. Yeah, I think that's how we're gonna do it. How much does it take to make these huts? 12 wood? We're gonna need to keep people on wood creation to make that work, I think. We really don't need you producing water, my guy, but if it makes you happy, then don't let me be the one to stop you. And there's no more babies that can be made, so let's not sweat that either. This is still chilling fine. Yeah, I mean, I think that there's issues with this down here, but I'm not gonna worry about them, which is a horrible way to do things, for the record. I should worry about this and plan this out properly. No matter what, I think that we're definitely removing this performer stall because it's in the worst possible spot known to man. Okay? So you can remove him. We'll get a little bit of wood back. We're gaining 16 today and losing 16 today, which is actually it's completely okay. You're a turn away from finishing that, which is really good. This is going to take 5 days. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. And keep in mind, we're getting some good events here shortly too, which is another. I mean, these could provide anything, right? They could provide anything. I don't know why this says 82 and 18 right now. What's going on here, brother? Cataclysm threat rises. Yo, what are you doing? Hey, what's your problem? 1 damage inflicted to 3 buildings. Strong winds. Repairing buildings. Okay. I mean, we can do that. It's a shame the strong winds happened right now. This would be buffing our windmill if we had strong winds right now. These are really shaking, having a good time, dude. Okay, repair you. Repair you. Repair you. Can I also train a guy here? That's so disappointing that I just built it and I have to repair it for 8 wood. You freaking coward. That's actually such a pain in the rear. Okay, you guys repair all those. We got profit today. This tomato is so ass. Spending a turn on 3 tomatoes it's just terrible. It's just terrible. It really is an absolute sham. If I'm perfectly blunt, we would like to plant. I mean, I suppose I actually want to plant. I want to plant tomatoes here. +2 if water maker within 1. Yeah, I want to plant tomatoes here. I'm not necessarily pleased about it, but I do want to do it. And then I want tilled soil here. I want to plant barley in that eventually. Did we ever research the large fire? Community, no, we haven't. Someday we will. Still got 1 person available. Sickness still doing good. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm still actually like pretty pleased right now. I don't actually feel concerned. I don't need to repair these either. They just take a little bit of damage. Like, I could train you instead. I want these repaired, for sure. No, you should repair it, brother. You should repair it. Let's not cut corners on our production here. You're doing that again, just to confirm. We're putting the bakery. Holy frick, dude. 2 wheat and 3 water for 25 bread? What the hell? Okay, that's gonna go right here. Which then... Where does it go right here? And then this gets upgraded. No, I think we remain where we're at. And I don't think you want to do this because this is ruining field potential that is needed by you. You got to keep working on that. I think we still have this under control. This will be a field, but I need to put in a signpost down here after. Well, okay. I guess I just want to put a signpost here. Yeah. Let's put the signpost there. This kills a little bit of our hope production, but we can push the hope production this way to the left instead of pushing it down. This meeting point is going to get changed to something else. Meeting points they're actually just one of the most inefficient things in the game that I can think of. They're pretty bad, and now I can flesh out this area here in a way that makes logical sense. I think it's good. I think it's good. Here comes our Doom event. It's a 100% chance, man. So don't be concerned. Give me all the points, all your loving, all your hugs and kisses too. Do me a favor. I'd like to unlock the next mechanic, some rabbits. I'm missing the entire event here. Carrot field. Okay, hold on. The VIP became a normal pip. They're no more a stranger. Honestly, that's so nice. That's actually quite lovely, man. They just became a normal guy. They're just a normal dude. How nice is that? And actually, the best part about that, we were gaining 2 fear a day from the stranger. So now we're just like not generating 2 fear a day, which is amazing. I feel it in my bones. Next season coming. Holy frick, spring went fast. Okay. Dude, spring went so fast. My lordy. Okay, you gotta produce health. That's at 100. I'm gonna tell you, these 2 performers, they may stand here for the rest of their life, okay? They really might. They might be here for the rest of their life, just having a good time, doing the things that they do. Look at these fields go in, man. It is attractive. It is attractive. Very, very pleased with this. So then how do we maximize production of things? We want to have, I mean, realistically, you actually want another field here. You want this to be dismantled. I don't have enough people now because I got 1,000 people putting in things. Take you off this today. I need you to dismantle this fire. This needs to be another well. So then we will have tomato, 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 barley, 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 and then this will be, honestly, maybe hemp. Because it's not needed to be barley, I don't think. And then this is your bakery. But we want this to be barley because then it hits 3 fields, right? The tomatoes only care about touching each other, which is why this makes sense to be another well. Unfortunately, like, this is the best tile for a well, but we'll just put a tiny one right here to boost up this terrain. So this is actually tomatoes again. I don't have enough people for that. Let's chill on this for today, just so you can plant tomatoes. This is going away. A well's gonna go in. This is fine. This is fine. We can take you off of hope production though. And I don't have enough seeds. Fair enough. We can take you off of infusion maker. You've got 5 infusion now. We were just kind of doing that because we had the space to. You can put that in. Wood is still growing as well. Oh, we also have these guys back again. I got to get people on those. We got a lot of people putting in fields down here. Let's take those off. You get back on this. I don't have a thinker available. I'd like to train one. That's going to be a really important step, you know, just to continue to buff our stuff there. I think this is very good. Our babies have grown, by the way, so we gained a little bit more production value from them as well, which is great. The fields look amazing. They look so good. I am over the moon happy about that. And stuff just moving along. It's the sickness event. We are clean and good to go on this sickness event. Thanks for the lovely lovely win. And I would love for this to be something nice. Something new, something nice. You got ideas? Honestly, free research is fine. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What the frick? He's insane. 24 knowledge. Okay. Well, that's one way to finish the hut real damn fast. That's a really good event, dude. Do you remember at the beginning when we had the choice of things and one of them was gain like 30 knowledge? I just got 24 and it was easier than anything we've ever done in our life. And now I have 12 carrying over. Brother, I could just complete like a quick one here. Like a large bonfire we just slap in real quick. Which I think is a really funky idea. The healer cottage is a really good idea. But I think we can survive here without it. So let's get the stone paving back going. That's going to complete it tonight. I got 9 people on research. Dude, it's so good. It's really so good. Okay, we're planting not hemp. We are planting barley. Barley here. And maybe we'll go hemp here. I can only plant that in summer. We're about to be in summer, so let's not sweat it. Barley here. These are going to get made. Yeah, perfect. And then I'd like to make this a hut. Why does this go down to... Why are you at 0? Requires a dwelling within 2. Why are you 0 hope right now? Requires a dwelling within 2. Is this... Oh, never mind. It's actually good. I think that might have just been a weird visual glitch. So we're gonna do that. Is there somebody building this? Am I losing my mind right now? I'm still very confused as to why that's bringing that to 0. Like, there's real cause for concern on that, right? I don't know. Let's pass day. We'll see. If this implodes something, I'll worry about that then. This might be a disaster idea, by the way, and I'm just kind of letting it rip right now. I think it's gonna be great, and it's going to solve, like, we're gonna explode with food soon. But I'm just letting it kind of come to me right now, and we'll see where things go. Now I need the bakery, which is cultivation bakery. Beautiful. Get him producing. 9 per turn is just nuts, honestly. And then the stone paving has to go here. So that's going there. We're putting a barley field here. And then we're putting a hemp field when the time comes in these 2 spots. Okay, bakery goes here. This is completely fine. It's just that this was, I think it's because it wasn't no longer a dwelling because it was getting upgraded, maybe. That this got screwed up, but it's fine. We don't have to be concerned about that. This is still going fine. We can put our hunter back on that. This is still producing. This is still producing. We do have a heat event coming in the future. I'm already up 10 on it, so I'm not that concerned. What I would like to do today is putting a crude well right here, because we really don't need the well to be good. We just need it to buff these tomato plants. And that's the day. That's the day. And it's a good one. It's a good day. It's a very good day. Boy, I feel like we have gotten so much done in this episode. Like, having this entire area squared away is huge. It's really, really huge. Okay. So the cobblestone's good. I mean, let's at least take a look at this. Place the stones under the buildings, prevent them from collapsing when the wind came up. It's walkable, it's a base, good foundation. So I can't just, like, put the stone paving onto this, but I can put it here and then put the bakery on top of it. So the bakery requires cobblestone path to the dwelling. I think it requires the cobblestone path on it as well, but that's something we'll figure out soon. I don't have a miller, so guess what? Meet the miller. He's our new miller, and that's good for me. Very pleased about that. We're probably down to 0 seeds. We actually have a guy producing seeds, so that's good. We're out of hemp, though. So that's something we got to start producing. Get you back on there. Because health is still... I mean, look, this omen's coming, and it's going to hit a little bit hard. It's generate 3 sickness a day, so we're actually completely fine on that for right now. This next one will produce 13 fear per day, which will be a little bit worse, but we do not have to be concerned about that today. I think the squad's fine. I'm going to pass away after I bang my head against the wall in dotAGE a little bit longer. Okay, our hut is completed. That's very exciting. And it has a new foundation, which is also very exciting. I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't think that I'm making babies immediately on this next day, you're wrong. You're so wrong. Okay, what do we got going? Omen? No, Doom event. Doom event for nature is actually terrifying, okay? That's a really scary one. Because we have done pretty much nothing to make nature work. So we're operating at a net negative on nature. The large altar is like definitely, you need to do it, right? You need to do it to improve that. Takes 2 days to do this. The research for this is... I mean, like, we can pause for a second and switch to nature, right? This is a 12er. This will basically take 2 days to do this, 2 days to make it. I have to make a... We're gonna start the research on it. No, we're not. There's no reason to. There's no reason to. Stay the course. Stay the course. Know that it's something you need to do in the future. But we are going to have these people chill a little bit on their plans. I would like you to make another small nature. Okay? It's just gonna go right here. You're gonna make that today, and that's gonna be fine. I would love to make babies today. We do not need more water. I got 27 water. What the hell have I been doing? Okay, it's fine. I like the water. The water is lovely. It's good to have. Do you need to produce that today? I'll tell you what we don't need to produce. You don't need to produce wood up there. You can come harvest more tomatoes, keep our food flowing. The seeds, believe it or not, I'm still intrigued with you doing that. But that way, baby's getting made. This is all set up and configured properly. These are moving along, doing really well. You're a day away from production there, on being a miller. This, once this is made, we'll be able to catch up to 100 on that. This is still going. In 3 days an omen occurs. We're about to have a heat wave. Tomorrow is summer. I think we're good. Look, it's a lot to keep track of. Don't get it twisted. It's an absolute frick load to keep track of. But we're doing it. I mean, we're doing it. There's not Dorbo. That's such a good name. Such a good name. Give me summer. It's so green and lush during summer, man. And then immediately, like, all the colors get washed out. Okay, vision of heat. That does not bother me. Okay. It just does not bother me. We can make that work. We can make that work. And then our bakery should be done. Very good. This is now just for a nice... we need to really prioritize doing this at some point. For nice, just improvement's sake. I mean, this is actually... I mean, this will be done in a day. We already have 6 research for it. Improving the pond is a really good idea. We're going to dump 2 people on creating cold so that this remains going. I'd like to take somebody off, like you, I'd like to take off in order to start building the bakery. Not enough stone. Okay. Yeah, we don't got any stone. Fair enough. God, and that's going to take a hot minute, dude, to get enough stone for that. Didn't think that one through ahead. But that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, this is actually unfortunate, really. But it's fine. It's fine. Don't have a person available. You're still training. You guys are still doing your thing. We're up to 60 on hope. I really, like, I know that the correct play is to take one of these off and have you harvest. There's still a part of me that's like, just keep the hope producing, man. Just keep it flowing forever. And just don't worry about it, right? Same with, like, this guy producing health and this guy producing hemp. We just don't need you to do that right now. Like, we have enough health. So, take you off, but know that we're going to put you right back on soon. This is when you plant hemp. And you plant hemp. These barleys will then be even stronger as a result of that. I hate the fact that we're now 9 days away from making the bakery, and it's going to take 6 days to build the bakery. That's actually so horrible. But we're getting a stockpile of barley, so it's going to be fine. We're stockpiling food, too. Now operating at a huge positive on food. And another baby on the way. It's good. It's good. I end day. This is still... The nature event is a little bit of a concern, but... as soon as this gets built, which will be today, we're in fine shape there. So I'm not too concerned. The miller training is completed. We can actually start making flour, which I think is an exciting proposition. As soon as that bakery gets made, man, I mean, we're just chilling. I mean, we're so chilling. So the pond is completed. I think that this is a great time for us to... there was something I wanted to do. The stonemason's hut is actually probably a good idea to improve the production of this. But the problem is it's going to improve it by 1. I mean, it's doubling it. Don't get it twisted. But at what cost, right? At what cost? I just don't actually think it's that valuable for me right now. Town hall, the cottage. The stone well is obviously very good. This may sound crazy. I'd really like to get this herb picker out of the way so that I can get that made here in the future. And then I'm going to immediately upgrade a pond. And I think this is the safest pond to upgrade, because if some event happens where one of these wells is destroyed, right? At least there's another one still buffing this. So that's I think where we benefit. We're still going to be improving there. You're producing there. This is now going to go. I mean, it's tight. Don't get it wrong. It's definitely tight. We may not get the 100% on that one. We could fail it, I guess. But I'm gonna hope no. It takes 2 days to make the flour here as well. That's actually an interesting thing to learn. Could produce water. You are gonna be getting rid of some. With 2 guys remaining, I think ideally I'm gonna move you back producing wood because I continue to pound that. And then I don't know. To be honest, I know that this is this is one of those cheap solutions to a problem that is definitely ongoing. Boy, there's just no good rock locations, man. Like, right here is a good spot, but I don't have a damn way to get there, right? I could put a house here and then put the upgraded stone collector right here. But I actually genuinely think this is my best play. Just to get stone production a little bit quicker. Be able to dump 2 on there. It's ugly, okay? I agree. I actually completely agree. I think it's really ugly. But what are you gonna do, okay? What are you gonna do? Sometimes in life, you do the ugliest scenario. This is a weird event? No, it's an omen. Dude, we got a squad. Look at the squad. What are you guys doing? It's obviously bad. You're burning them? No, they're just sick. Who cares? Who cares? I heal you. Let's get 2 people sick. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. 2 people sick. I just heal them. Okay? I just heal them. Takes nothing to heal 2 people. This is why I was building infusion for a while. And y'all probably laughed at me with, why do you need 5 infusion, Tyler? So that at any given time, I can just pop over real quick and get rid of you. Okay, you're currently doing that. I need you to come back and heal them. And it does put us in a little bit of a sticky scenario for what we're doing today. Because, like, we do need these guys still doing what they're doing. So I'm going to take you off of hope generation. I am at 72 on it, which you may be like, Tyler, it's just overkill. It's not, okay? It's not. It's not overkill. Hope will kill you if you are not careful. So I'm going to do everything in my power to be careful. Ice cutting. It's just wild. I know there's all kinds of content, man, that we still just haven't seen, which is it's so cool to me. I mean, there's a ton of stuff in this game to unpack and learn. So here's our herb picker. Requires woods within 1. I can put it down, I just can't use it. So that's fine. I think that something like right here is an okay spot for it. I'm just going to put it there. I don't really intend on anybody working that anytime soon. We got enough other nonsense going on here. End day. 2 people get healed. Sickness threat goes down. We're back in good shape, the way I see it. And this pond now, we're cranking the cold. It does look like this is about to drop a little tomorrow. Because we are effectively not producing enough cold with the setup that we had. But now we can produce an alarming amount to the point where I can full take a guy off of here and still be out doing it. Which is kind of the dream. Is kind of the dream. And the research is just flowing. We're getting all of this stuff done. The greater altar, wow. It's a really good one. It's very, very good. I think that a greater healing hut is also a very good idea. I'm mainly prioritizing everything that is you guys producing stone is fantastic. Mainly anything that is related to a domain I am trying to produce right now. So hemp me. Oh, this barley's ready to go too. I'd actually like to train another person to do that. And then we'll get this back up to a little bit higher degree just to prepare for the future. Puts us in a safe spot. While we don't have much else to do, I think that this is... I mean, obviously we got plenty to do. but I don't need to do it. Producing seeds right now, I mean, I'm up to 10 seeds. We don't need to do that. Produce more barley. And this is 6 barley every 2 days. That creates the flour. This is still work in progress. Work in progress. It's coming along. I'm happy. I'm happy. We're gonna be... It's gonna be tight. I mean, it's not tight. It's an 89% chance, man. There's a chance that I low roll, and it'd be upsetting because we've done pretty much everything right? So this would be a really sad low roll for an 89%. Oh my lord, I hate it. I hate it. I'm glad that we got it, but I still hate it for the record. Okay, fish. Hey, okay, that's kind of fun to be honest. They're in a good spot too, man. Like, this right here is a banger fish tile. I wanted to put it here earlier, and now it's a really good spot. New stuff. You're doing good, Elder. You will be ready for the apocalypse. Why is this happening? It's inevitable, but will help you prepare for it. Your village must be stronger to fight. I did not know whether I could trust the domains. Their words were cryptic. However, I had no other choice. Okay. Doesn't bother me none. I do not need to produce nature anymore. I am going to come in here and unlucky protests seems actually terrible. Festivals, rebellious. Okay. A festival. Feast could be had any day of the year as long as there was enough food and beer. Okay. Requires fabric, which we do not have. Also requires elaborate food. Holy dude. A 4+4X. Where it's social buildings and dwellings within 2, and it heals rebellious pips with soft bread. Interesting. Very interesting. We do have to end the episode eventually, as I do have to get back to working my job that I work on a day-to-day basis. However, let's do another day or 2, just because I'm not obsessed. You're obsessed. Okay. Let's make you. I'm gonna let you cook for 1 more day, okay? But I do think that one thing I'd like to do is improve the altar, right? Just because I don't really see a reason not to. We'll get it cooking so that the next nature event we're well and prepared for. And then honestly, I know that it sounds insane, but I'd really like you to just get back on production there. With 48 wood, we can probably take you off for today. Do you even have any chickens to kill, my guy? They look all dead over there. Okay. Take you off for today just to continue harvesting some tomatoes. I'm trying to really stockpile food. And it's working, okay? I mean, look at this. We can take the hunter off, man. We have enough raw meat for, like, the next year. It's actually extremely alarming. And I don't have a farmer available. We really, like, this guy being another farmer is gonna be... It's gonna be important. I actually think that there's value in training 1 more farmer in our village. Right? Do we need 1 more? No. Let's do it like this. Just keep producing wood. I like having the wood. Very careful choice of wording on that one from me. End day is good. We got 1 more. The next day is your heat event, which we're 100%ing. So, frick if I care, right? Events are just... Domains are, they're a flat circle of time for me right now. If you ain't 100%ing, are you playing the game? Let me answer that for you. You are still playing the game, yes, but you're not as good at it. I don't want that. I like actively don't want that. I don't consider this a good event. It just makes me sad, to be honest. But sure. We're at least gonna do something about it. But I am upset about it. Boy, this is the rare we got no domains right now, man. Which is, it's wild. It's wild. You get off of this, not needed no more. This is about to be done, which is, it's just crazy. It's just crazy how fast the research flows. So we can start building the bakery, which is going to be a big part of next episode, I'm going to tell you. And I really think that one more trainer is the move. So do we have a guy who's not, you're a useless lad? Can't train you? Really? Do you have a job? I guess you do have a job. How about you? Do you gotta... Yeah, you're gonna get a job now. You start harvesting that. You're still doing that. You guys are still doing that. You're training on that. I'd like you... We don't need more barley today. So I actually... God, it's so disappointing to dismantle these. I guess I'll leave them for now. But don't get it twisted. I'm not happy about it. This is really only 5... Or it's really only 3 hemp from this. Hemp field is +1 for each field. 2 plus that +1. Huh. I mean, it's still better than this guy. Like, he doesn't have to do that now. But... it's interesting. I mean, it's not needed at all. I mean, you producing a health is still fine. I got so much flexibility right now, dude, as to what we can do. Which means if I find myself with flexibility, I should be making babies. I know that this is a weird way to think about it, but you definitely should. Spare people. There's a balance, though. Okay, I want to make sure that we word that correctly. Because there is a balance, too. If we have spare people, we shouldn't make more babies because it's just going to be more spare people. But spare people while we're in a downtime on domains, that's a different story. Baby Taco. Incredible name. Absolutely incredible name. Okay, that's going to do it for this episode here. Puts us in a really good spot as we move into the next one. Healer's Cottage ready for immediate upgrade in the next one. We can start to get some of this weirder stuff if we want. I mean, like, I do think this is probably intelligent as we move into fall here in a little bit, so we'll immediately do that. The Fisher Hut... Hunting fish within 2. This is hunting fish within 2, but quicker. Okay. Yeah, I might not worry about fish quite yet. And this is still all going good. I need to give fabric. So this is actually a pretty important, this is a pretty important one to research. Because that starts to unlock more paths here. Okay. I'm good with it. This is our vibe. I like it. Bakery got five more days. It's gonna take a little bit. But the village is in great shape. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, as always, liking the video, much appreciated. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.